In the latest batch of Love is Blind episodes, we have the situation where people from the pods all reunite and see each other in person. And notably, there is some tension between Alex and Madison. They're not together, but it seems like things happened after they left the pods. So Madison says when she first got her phone back, she went onto her Instagram, I'm assuming, and the first DM she had is from Alex. And Alex is just basically falling over her looks, basically saying that she's hot. And basically saying that he wants to see her. So obviously, she's probably thinking, Slay, of course, I look good. But she's also like, but didn't we break up with each other? Like, you're only messaging me because I look good. So then she's basically like, yeah, I'm not entertaining that. Like, And I was thinking, yeah, girl, stand on business, like the cheek. You know, after he wasted your time in the pods and now he's trying to see what you're saying because he finds you attractive. But then she starts talking about, I'm not sure she's saying that she met him at the airport. The editing was really funny, but she said at least she was talking on the phone with him. So they did they were in communication after the pods. And I'm just like, girl, did you not say like it was over with, but you're calling him on the phone? What's going on, girl? So it seems to me that she's still being very much a pick-me for Alex. And I think maybe she wanted some validation from him after being broken up with, because she knew, she even admits that he only contacted her because he thinks that she's hot, and yet she's still entertaining things, knowing how unserious he was in the pods. Madison, girl, what are we doing here? She also basically says that he's full of shit because when when they talked about the whole Mason situation again, now he's switched his stance to fuck Mason, because before he was backing his bro and his foolishness, but now it's fuck Mason. Now it seems like the connection or whatever they had going on, whether it was a textuationship, an attentionationship, didn't last very long. She also says that Alex told her that Megan had slid into his DMs to basically ask if, you know, him and Madison were still together and whether they got engaged or not. Was basically saying how she was liking up his pictures and all up in his comments. Basically insinuating that maybe she was shooting her shot at Alex. But then she also says that she feels like Alex was trying to pit her and Megan against each other. And notably, we do not see Megan and Madison interact at the meet, even though they seemingly left on good-ish terms. But obviously Megan is there with Mason, so I think that would make their friendship, if they did have one, a little bit techie. But then she's basically like, Alex is a liar, so I don't know what to believe. So I don't know whether Alex was trying to make it seem like Megan was trying to make a move on him. But like I said, it seems like Alex is good friends with Mason. So if that was the case, that, you know, Alex was entertaining Megan, wouldn't that cause an issue with their friendship? So I'm a bit confused. Now. Notably, Alex also avoids Madison like the plague. And also, notably, Ben was basically rubbing his hands together after Madison came in, knowing that Alex was going to come in next. He was rubbing his hands together as if to say, drama, drama, drama. And there was, you know, lots of people whisperers saying drama, drama, drama. So there's obviously some drama that's gone down between Alex and Madison. Very clear that, you know, the cast of men on this show are very like frat boy style boys. So yeah, I mean, the fact that Alex didn't go up to Madison, they were all avoiding each other, it's given some drama went down. Madison's throwing shade. So it's given very much like she's still very hurt and bitter about the situation. So maybe it's kind of like Alex played her twice. Like he was probably, you know, entertaining her, giving her attention, but running game as well. So I feel like that's what it is. And now maybe Madison is extra salty that she's been played twice by Alex. Now, for those of you who don't know, he has some serious allegations out there against him about having an interest in teenage girls, throwing parties with teenage girls, being involved with his students. Is he a teacher? I don't know, but there's allegations about him being involved with his students. And for me, when he was backing Madison, when he was backing Mason in the pods, I already knew he was a bro. I just didn't know it was this severe. Madison has, gotten a bad rep. Like all the videos that I've made on Madison, everybody's calling her manipulative, all of this stuff. Alex dodged a bullet. Alex is so sweet. Madison is, an avoidant, blah, blah, blah. But look at the way that Alex is an avoidant. He avoided Madison in the pods. I tried to tell you guys that he was full of shit. And on him being a liar, his whole sob story about he was ugly in high school. I saw his high school year picture and he literally looks exactly the same. So he's just fully a liar out here. And the allegations that are coming out against him, he definitely was not serious about getting married on this show. And he definitely was not looking to marry a grown woman. I've seen so many comments on other videos saying they can't believe it. He was so innocent. He seemed so innocent. You people do not have any discernment. Like for me, the red flags were like from episode 1 to max. And he probably came onto this show knowing he wasn't going to marry anyone, getting a little bit of clout so he could find more victims. This is the playbook. Was Madison the perfect person in the pods? No. But one thing about Madison is she keeps it real, and she kept it real. Whilst Alex was fake out here. Personally, I would have liked to have seen Alex and Madison interacted, but I feel like they kept Alex's screen time very short on purpose. I don't know if they got ahead of the allegations and stuff like that, because it seems like we lost a lot of the interactions in this pod meet. Like, I don't know why they didn't have them confront. Like, literally last season, like every single season we have people confront each other, but this season we didn't. And I think it's very much because they want to limit Alex's screen time as much as possible, because they probably had a heads up that, all of these allegations were coming out. So they didn't want too much screen time for Alex. What do we think? What do we think about the screen time? Do you think that's the reason why? Or do you feel like, they just avoided each other and refused to film? But I've got to hear from you guys. What do we, from the information that we gathered, what do we think about the whole Madison and Alex situation? Do we feel like Alex is full of shit? Or do we feel like Madison is just bitter? Let me know what you guys think. And let me know what you think about the whole Meg situation. Was Meg sliding into Alex's DMs? Like, what do you think was going on?